Not many people have a bar named after them at the home of cricket, the home of sport, the MCG. This man does. Fair enough too. Dean Jones in the Dean Jones bar. Mate, great to have you here.
Yes.
That's not a bad honour.
Fantastic. Still got to pay for my drinks though. That's the sad thing about it. But I'll get the family up here in a grand final and see Collingwood get beat one day. That'll be fun.
3,500 test runs, 11 test centuries and many, many more one-day international runs as well. It's a great record.
Yeah, I don't look at my records like that. I look at the fact that I've been played in a 3 Ashes winning series and won a World Cup. You know, in football we talk about how many premierships you won, and unfortunately the culture in cricket we talk about how many test runs you made and all this. I look at Ricky Ponting and I think he's won 3 World Cups. That's what I look at. How many Ashes series has he won? All this type of stuff. So I look at him as a winner.
Well, speaking of winning and, of course, the Tide Test, many people won't know that was just your 3rd Test match out of 52. That's an amazing effort to go on and make 210. I know it's a long time ago now, but what an amazing innings that must have been.
It was in regards to the fact that I'd been dropped out of the team for 2 years and played against the West Indies, and they went through me like Epsom salts, and I had to completely re-change my whole game, mentally, technically, everything. And I spoke to Ian Chappell just before I went over there, and I needed to actually get myself super fit, I thought, and all that. And that's the worst thing I did. I got myself down to 5%, 6% body fat, and you can't do that on a 3-month tour of India. And I didn't drink the water the night before, and I got sick and dehydrated. But, you know, I was happy the fact that I played what I've seen on TV, because I can't remember it. I got so sick, lost 7 kilos. Can't remember the first 3 days at all.
That's amazing, isn't it? Is the story true about Alan Border being out there and challenging you about getting a real Australian, another Queenslander in Greg Ritchie?
Well, the fact that evidently that's what Steve Waugh said in his book, and that's what AB said. I can't remember it at all. But he said evidently that when it's hot, a Victorian can't handle it. We need a Queenslander, and Greg Ritchie's the size of a house. So we thought, well, I'm staying. Interestingly, that he questioned my Victorian thing. He just knew the right things. And he drew a line in the sand. He said, right, boys, this is the level. If you have to die out here wearing a baggy green cap, well, so be it.
Amazing stuff. Alan Border, what a great leader he was. People forget, though, that it was just an amazing test match, and Greg Matthews took 10 wickets, the first 5 in the first innings, with a sweater on. What's going on there?
Well, he tried to get into the heads of the Indian people, saying it's not hot out here, I'll wear a jumper. So what are you worried about, you know? And obviously it was hot, but he was just trying to do mental disintegration over the Indians. Look, it was just an amazing feat. You know, he got 10 wickets, took 70 runs, made 70 runs, 3 catches, should have got man of the match. Didn't get it, but we got a tie. So, gee, he played well.
It's absolutely wonderful, and here we are in the Dean Jones bar with the man himself, Dean Jones. Mate, I tell you what.
Go for a drink?
Yeah, my shout. Come on.